I wouldn't be able to make a decision without consulting my wife. So I'd have to be Pope Yes Dear the first.
Hello, welcome to the church office.
Thanks for stopping by.
We have a very special guest today.
Hi,
His name is Kurt Lambert.
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 Yep.
It's always hard to say because I want to say Lambert.
Lambert is the much more common French pronunciation and spelling, but my opa came over from Germany, and it was Lambert with an A.
Yeah, a
With
little
an A.
harder.
A little harder.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
Boom,
Yep.
boom, boom.
Yep.
Kurt is joining our staff as a intentional interim. He's going to help us out as we kind of continue this conversation with Trinity Wyandotte about the potential merger. And he's just wrapping up an intentional, the gig that you had at Peace in Ann Arbor.
In Ann Arbor, that's right. Yep.
Small world. The new pastor there, Jim Bartok, is Sarah Bartok's older brother.
Yes.
That's kind of how that all worked out.
Yeah.
Sarah will be installed this Sunday. Speaking of which, a little reminder, when you come to Bible class, make sure that you bring a little gift, a little something that says, welcome to our Downriver community. Welcome back to our Downriver community.
That's right.
Now, she grew up in Wyandotte. Kurt as well has some Downriver roots.
I do indeed.
Tell them about it.
Born in Wyandotte Hospital, August 19th, 1968 at 9:36 a.m.
I don't know what time I was born.
So I do know today's August 19th.
Today is August 19th. So, yep.
First time ever.
Just a few hours, after the moment that I was born.
A guest on The Office is his birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I've got a birthday-themed game for us
Oh,
later.
all right. And hang on, just so, since every staff member has to have a connection somehow to the Cashmere family, Jay and I were at seminary together. His, I think, fourth year was probably my second year.
That makes
somewhere in there. But it was a long time ago. We were both young and handsome and skinnier back in those days. But that's as close of a connection as I can get.
Cool.
But you're connected to our Downriver community.
I
Tell
am.
them about that.
I am.
Yeah.
So I started. My parents moved on to Grosse Ile in 1979. So from grade 5 all the way through graduating high school, I attended Grosse Ile Public Schools. Go Red Devils, class of 1986. My grandparents actually moved on to Grosse Ile back in 1960. They had to clear the land to build their home. And so they have been since called to the Church Triumphant. My parents bought their house, which does happen to be on the water, and it's pretty darn nice.
That's awesome.
So I had a wonderful opportunity growing up to spend plenty of days at Oma and Opa's house on the water, fishing and swimming, and there was a beer keg in the basement. So I was even as a kiddo, I was the official beer fetcher.
Just a good
German. So the adults didn't have to go up and down the stairs.
Right.
The beer fetcher.
Yep.
Confirmed at St. Paul Trenton. That's where your history is.
I was baptized, confirmed, married, and ordained at St. Paul in Trenton.
Okay.
So family had a very long connection with St. Paul. My mom and dad still attend there on a very regular basis. And so just been very blessed to kind of grow up in the Downriver area. And even when I wasn't living here, being able to come back on the regular to visit. With my first call being at St. Matthew in Westland. So only living about a half hour or 40 minutes north of here. Made it great when my kids were younger to have my parents involved. They could come to all the sporting events, and then we could come down and hang out at their place for all of the birthdays and the family gatherings and whatnot. So a lot of time downriver.
Excellent. 4 grown kids. You got some grandkids.
I have 4 grown children. My oldest, Kelsey, is 33. Number 2 is a son, Jonah. He just turned 30 this year. Number 3 is also a son. His name is Seth. Seth turned 26. He and his wife, Noelle, just welcomed their first child, which is for me, grandbaby number 3. back in January. So baby Lila is 6 months old. And then my youngest, Miss Maggie, is 23 years old, and she still lives at home. And she is a full-time firefighter for the city of
Wow.
Wixom.
That's great.
All right. Well, she'll fit right in. We got a lot of first responders in the
Oh,
congregation.
nice.
We got a bunch.
Fantastic.
We have firefighters. We have policemen. I think we have just about every city represented. It seems
I
like.
think so. Yeah.
Right. We had an officer here, there, and everywhere. All right, Kurt. We forgot to mention. Are you a coffee drinker? We didn't really cover that. Like, where we at on that? Okay.
I am a coffee snob.
You are. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. We got a coffee snob. All right.
Yep. I usually go out and will purchase a cup of coffee or two on a daily basis.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm a big Tim Hortons fan because they spoil my dog. I can bring my dog and they'll give my dog a free Timbit at Tim Hortons.
There you go.
So yep.
PJ and I often share our mugs. Our mugs are very thematic. I've got the mug today. This is Arsenal. Now, you're a huge sports fan. I'm a huge sports fan.
I am.
I don't know if you're Premier League. I have had to adopt Arsenal as a Premier League soccer because my daughter, Becca, married a young man from London who's an Arsenal fan. So in order to keep up with him, Arsenal, defending Premier League champions.
Okay, fantastic.
Their season starts Friday. I did not know the Premier League season, but they start on Friday.
So they play almost all year round then.
It's pretty much like the football season extended.
Okay.
It's kind of like August through May.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what that is. The team they play, the first game, Coventry. You ever heard of them?
No.
Sure.
No one has. You know why?
Is that how they do this? And is soccer one of these? It's like college sports where your first.
No, it isn't. No. So soccer, a team is relegated. The teams that finish 16 through 20, they're down.
Right.
So the team in that league below them, Coventry was a champion. They're promoted.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So Coventry moves up to the Premier League.
Mm-hmm.
So
and they got a bad draw in the first game.
Technically, this should be a good win, but I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe Coventry's really, really good. This should be like Michigan versus Western Michigan coming up just a couple weeks from now.
Yep.
Kurt and I share our affinity for
but I brought my coffee cup. It is absolutely maize and blue.
All right. So PJ, have you told
Kurt
about
Kurt,
your?
This is a business venture of mine. This is a part of a set of liturgically themed coffee mugs. A couple of legal issues. I did steal the images from CPH from the LSB hymnal.
Right.
But my wife made the mug with the design and everything, so I could probably get you a good price.
Okay.
I am trying to make money on this.
Okay.
So far, that hasn't come to fruition.
Part of your role here as interim is to help me bring this guy in.
You may want to target that. There's a certain segment of us Lutheran pastors who wear our clerical collars even in the shower. They might like
the wrong tree. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm in a Hawaiian shirt and shorts, and I'm like, if I get my way, I won't wear pants until December.
Okay.
We'll have to see. I have to conform to the school dress code if I'm going to interact with kiddos.
You're one of those shorts, as long as you can.
I absolutely, as long as I'll have a coat on and still wear my shorts. Yeah,
you're going to fit right in. There's a group of folks within the congregation.
I am going to be the most informal pastor that your folks have ever encountered, and that resonates well with a certain segment of congregations. Yeah. And not so well with other segments.
Right in. Well, we look forward to you getting to know Pastor Kurt. What's your preferred address? Because
Pastor Kurt is just fine. Okay. A lot of the folks that I get to know on a more personal basis will call me PK, but I know that gets confusing since there's a PJ. I don't.
Pastor J is shortened. Pastor name would also be.
When I first got here, my dad was on staff. You had Pastor Terry, and then Pastor J often got shortened to PJ.
Yep.
And so now,
I remember you telling me that the first time I ever met you. I think I was like a 8-year-old or something.
Right.
And you told me said, "Oh, your name's PJ."
About Zeke's age.
Yeah.
Zeke, tell you I was teaching him how to juggle yesterday.
I saw him with the tennis balls. I didn't. I figured that you were behind the.
He was goofing around with something. Oh, I know what he's doing. He's taking this water bottle and he flips it up and he lands it.
Yeah.
And he does it 8 times in a row.
That's
and
a thing now. Yeah.
I said, Zeke, you've got such good eye-hand coordination. I bet you could juggle. And I said, okay. So yeah, just kind of beginning the process with him. So whatever he breaks in the house, that's on me. That's on me. I think he's going to
We're in the
get there.
breaking house. We're in the breaking stuff stage right now.
Oh, you have to be.
I mean, especially now they're both, interested in baseball. Baseball break windows like.
Oh yeah.
I broke so many windows when I was a kid. So many windows. All right. What's going on here at CTK? A couple things to throw on your radar. First of all, Trivia Night is coming up on Friday. Okay. Get your team, sign up there. The 28th. Not this Friday. Not this.
I'm not ready.
Yeah, I'm not ready.
I got to prepare.
You got to study some more?
Yeah.
Get your team, sign up. We're going to move it into the outreach center, I believe.
How big are the teams?
I think it's teams
Two
of
teams,
8.
Yeah.
8.
Teams of 8.
All
yeah,
right.
if you want to put together a team of 8
All
or
right.
join a team of 8, yes. And so that's the 28th. That's going to be good times.
Have we heard what the prize is for the winning team?
We have not.
Okay,
I'm not sure what that is.
Talk to Chance.
You know what? It could be a ticket to the concert that's coming up next. Yes. After Grace is going to be here. So our fall concert last year we had Ryan Stevenson and we did a concert. That was great. And then we had Dan? What was his name? The other guy. I can't remember.
Doss.
Yeah, he was really fantastic. Cool. I like that sound. I love really that cool. kind of folksy,
kind of gospel-y
country sound. Like that a lot. Doing a wedding for a couple coming up, and I said, "How'd you guys meet?" And they said, "Oh, we met at Faster Horses, the big country concert."
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
which
cool.
then got us going on our favorite country artist. That's kind of how things work around here. This is going to be September 18th, so throw that on your calendar. The name of the group is After Grace. Now, just judging by that picture, I'm guessing we're going to deal with another kind of folksy.
It's kind of country. I've listened to some of their stuff in preparation. Yeah, it's very nice.
Excellent.
Country
very
though,
good.
like country Christian worship. Yeah.
If you're around on Monday at 3:30, just driving by, and you're thinking, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to see a new playground and have some ice cream.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Have we got an event for you? Yeah. We're going to dedicate our new playground and have some ice cream, and it's going to be around 3:30 on Monday afternoon.
You actually joined in the wrong week, Kurt, because was it 2 weeks ago for our show? Pastor Jay and I just played on the playground.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, had some announcements out there. It's a nice
I probably would have at my age now. I probably would have injured myself doing something.
We came very close.
You're at that spot where you still think you can do something, but you really shouldn't.
Exactly.
You really shouldn't. Yeah. I hear you all. There's a volleyball thing that goes on like on Tuesday night.
Tuesday evenings.
They were playing
volleyball. See, when I was at St. Matthew, I was the coach for the JV kiddos and volleyball was the one sport I used to be actually somewhat decent at, but so we'll see. I may embarrass myself and lower the expectations of the volleyball group.
They played last night because we had meetings last night. As I was leaving, I stuck my head in there. I took a peek at the gang playing. You would not embarrass yourself. You're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. All right. Other than that, just to throw it on your radar to join us for worship. So
I got this weekend too.
Tell me about that.
At all services this weekend, we're doing the blessing of the backpacks. We've done this for a few years now, and it's becoming a really neat tradition. So any kid, bring your backpack to church with you this weekend. All 3 services, 5 o'clock, 9, and 11. And we'll bring them up during the children's message, and we'll say a blessing over them, and then you're going to get this tag. This is unfinished. It's going to have a thing on both sides, but this is the work in progress tag. And so then this will get strapped to their backpacks, and it lives on their bag then. And then it reminds them, that they're a part of our community, that Jesus loves them, and that we're behind them and praying for them, and we care about them. So it's a cool thing.
I'm going to get a new one. I still have mine from years ago.
I got yellow last year. I got to decide what color I'm going to go with this year. And
I got blue, obviously. Yeah. So as you will see, everything I only own blue shirts. That's it. That's all that I have. So, all right. So that's come up. The other thing to throw on your radar is Rally Day, September 13th. Save the date for that. We've got a really neat event planned after church here out at the Pennsylvania Road campus. We're going to have a ministry fair with all of our ministries, opportunities to learn about them. And also, too, then we're providing lunch. So we've got 3 food trucks that we've invited. The cost is free, right? We're covering that. Well, the donation station is helping to cover that as well.
Like a church picnic on steroids almost.
It's like a church picnic.
We're really amping it up.
You don't have to bring it. Well, well, whatever. You can hide a cooler in the back if you wanted to. No one's going to argue with you there. But that's September 13th after church here from 12 to 2 at the campus and ministry fair. So we want to throw that out there. Plan on participating in that. Plus, we're having just a fun event too. We got the blow up thing for the kids.
Yeah, and the Downriver Community Band is going to do a concert.
Right. That's the big thing.
Right
the
there at our church picnic. This going to be great.
DCB's concert starts at 2:30.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
We have some ice cream at 2:00. So September 13th. Just more details on that to follow. Yeah. All right. Anything else? Just event wise going on. All right. Here's my theme for today, Kurt. It is. I can't believe that today's your birthday. Today's your actual birthday.
It is.
That's great.
It is.
And so I thought, what we're going to do. We're going to play in honor of the trivia night, just to get us a little practice for trivia, right?
All right.
We're going to use a Select-O-Matic. So go ahead. As long as that's on there, go ahead. Just each of you hit the button there.
Test your button.
There you go. Perfect. And you press the green button and reset, and there we go. That's a Select-O-Matic. All right. So I have some trivia questions based on the August 19th edition of my game called This Is Really Trivial. All right. Okay, so all right, you ready?
How serious is this? What's our prize for winning?
What's your prize for winning? Well, obviously, you get a ticket to the After Grace concert. Duh. Oh no, a $10 coupon to the donation station. There you go, which you can walk out of there with 2 full bags of stuff. All right.
And I'm going to guess the first question.
What is it?
Answer: it's PJ's fault.
Correct. You're up 1-0. You're up 1-0. All right. All right. Here you go. Think local. Okay. Now remember, I'm not working with a whole lot. It had to happen on August 19th.
Right? Oh, wow.
Okay.
But I didn't go all the way back.
August 19th theme.
August 19th.
Okay.
On this day.
Yeah.
In 1458.
Oh. Okay.
On this day remember, hint, think local. Think local. This man became the 211th Pope.
Oh, man.
Think local.
1458. 58.
Local. Catholic Church.
Local.
Pius the 14th.
Yeah, we're going to give you Pius. St. Pius. Right? Think local.
The
right?
OG? St. Pius?
This is where it gets fun. See? This is a fun fact. All right?
Yeah.
The OG Pius was actually the 10th Pope.
Oh, okay.
And his dates were 140 to 154, right in the early church.
Wow.
He was actually martyred. And so he's the first saint.
Okay.
There were 12 popes named Pius, 3 of which have been canonized.
See?
Wow.
You can go down some serious rabbit holes when you start researching
and in
this.
case anyone thinks that the advertising that churches do in the community doesn't work, I only knew that name because I saw the billboard, the little sign they have that the Pius Church is having a. All right.
I thought with your Downriver connection, you might remember. Maybe
Pius,
you went to Pius stuff. No?
Nope.
Wow. That's pretty good then that Kurt pulled that.
Nice work.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, Kurt is really up on
I was trying to think Reformation history.
I am a fount of useless information.
As am I. I have found useless information.
All right.
I kind of did yesterday morning, finding this information. Here's a fun follow-up question, though. If you guys had a Pope name, what would it be? Of all the Pope names, do you have one that jumps out at you?
I feel like I might. I mean, like Patrick is a saint, right? Like,
is there Pope Patrick?
I don't know, but
I guess there's ever been a Pope from Ireland.
It's a really baller move to be the first. I think now they pretty much don't even.
Yeah.
Like, you can't name yourself Pope the one, right?
I feel like, was Francis the first? Was that why that was a big deal?
I think maybe he was. What if you just went with Peter?
Well, that's what surprises me. I think there has that. You can't. I think
you can't do Peter.
I think just like a jersey, they retired the number.
Yeah, it's officially retired.
They retired the name.
Yeah. I
you got one?
I've been married now for almost 35 years, so I wouldn't be able to make a decision without consulting my wife. So I'd have to be Pope Yes Dear the first.
Well, and that's the ironic part because the wife excludes you from the papacy.
Oh, all right. See, another blessing. Thank you, hon.
Yeah.
The 46th Pope, right, from 461 to 468. His name was. You put his name was probably a form of Hillary, but because you put the Latin on it, the U.S.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. His name is Hilarious.
Awesome.
Pope Hilarious. Would that be a great name?
That would be.
Who's that guy? Dude, that guy's hilarious. I would love that. PJ, ask me what my Pope name would be.
Okay, Pastor Jay, what do you think your Pope name would be?
My Pope name would be hilarious. It's a joke that keeps on giving.
You
All
get
right, that's
at least
great.
once a day.
Yeah, at least. All right. Okay. On this day,
Here we go.
are you ready? In 1692, in the province of Massachusetts,
Okay.
certain people were executed as a result of these
Salem witch trial.
Salem witch trials.
Boy.
All right, Salem witch trials
That's
on
2-0.
this day. Not a fun fact, but a curious fact. One of the people executed was actually a Puritan preacher.
Oh.
His name was George Burroughs.
Uh-huh.
And I'm reading that thinking, if you're executed for being a witch and you're a preacher, you're not very good.
See, his church service has probably lasted more than an hour.
Yeah.
That's what they the people just say, he's out of here.
The floor of being a preacher of competency would be to be able to not be executed for being a witch.
Right.
Maybe accused, but at the very least, talk your way out of it, George. Anyway, so yeah, all right. So curious fact there. All right, you ready? Here we go.
Ready.
Are we reset?
Yep.
We are reset.
On this day, in 1909,
Okay.
this famous motor speedway opened in this Midwestern town.
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Boy.
You had it. Come on, PJ.
That is what I was thinking.
Are you letting him win?
Well, no.
Don't
what
let
I
him
thought
win.
well, that's the Indy 500, and then I thought,
Yeah.
where
Indy
do they
500.
race the Indy 500?
In Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Yeah.
All right. Fun fact.
Because
with
people
that.
are just too lazy to say the Indianapolis
Right,
500.
exactly.
You got to shorten it.
Oh, a follow-up fact, a little trivia.
Yeah.
The winner of the Indy 500, what do they traditionally pour on themselves?
Isn't it milk?
It is milk.
Yeah.
There you go. A little bonus. But yeah.
Of all the sports I like, I'm not a racing
It
person.
must have been like a
not
sponsorship
NASCAR?
thing, right?
Yeah.
Like when the
Must
Got
have
Milk
been.
was popular in the 90s.
So Kerr, you're a huge Michigan sports guy.
Absolutely.
Rank your Michigan sports. For the people who are out there, rank your Detroit teams
and
or
keep in
Michigan
mind,
teams.
there are tens of people.
There are
watching.
tens of people watching right now. So football is always king.
Okay.
Always king for me. So U of M football, Lions football, always there. I will spend money on those things.
Yep.
Fun fact: when the Lions their first playoff game they went to a couple of years ago, I ponied up and took my two sons.
You did. You were there.
And I was there.
Cool.
That was a Rams game.
That was against
that's
the
when
Rams.
They beat the Rams.
They beat the Rams.
That great fourth
I
down
was
play.
I was one of the rude people who booed Matthew Stafford. I'm sorry, but I will cheer for Matthew in life. Love he and his family, but not against my Lions.
All right, very good.
So football's king.
Football's first.
Football is king. I would have to put baseball second.
Okay.
Big Tigers fan.
Cool.
Enjoy watching the Tigers. I would do basketball probably third. And then hockey fourth.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'm more of a fair weather hockey and basketball fan, but I'm more of a diehard football and baseball fan.
That's exactly what I am. I will tune into the playoffs if the Pistons and Red Wings make it that far.
Yep.
Probably not going to spend a whole lot of time on a regular season game, but every night that's all that's on my TV is the Tigers. I just have them on, even if it's just background, just to see how they're doing. And yes, we set our schedule by the Michigan and Lions games, basically. So, anyway, all right.
Cool.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
I
I wonder why the preaching schedule came out like it did. I'm like, who gets to make this schedule?
How is it that? Why is it that PJ's asking himself, why am I always preaching on the Michigan Ohio State game? Why do I always have that Saturday after Thanksgiving? I have it every year. It's like, oh, shocker. Fun fact. Also on this day, 35 years later, just another racing thing, but for the kids, the soapbox derby was introduced
Nice.
in Dayton, Ohio.
Okay.
So yeah, fun fact. All right. Speaking of Dayton, Ohio making two appearances in
Okay.
All right.
our This Is Trivial August 19th edition.
Okay.
Think 1871. On this day in 1871 is the birthday. These are famous birthdays. Famous
Okay.
birthdays. Think people. So think 1871, first in flight. Which brother?
Orville.
You guessed right. You guessed
What's
correct.
the
But
other
it's
option?
also-
Wilbur is the other option?
Yeah, Wilbur. But it is also August 19th was the birthday of their sister Catherine.
You actually missed. Well, it is your birthday.
So,
That's true. This is kind of
that
cheating.
Yeah, well, true, it is. Because the other folks that share my birthday,
Yeah.
I think, were Bill Clinton and Michael Jackson, and it's like, come on, God, give me something more. And so, yeah, but Orville and Catherine.
Orville.
So you have done some research on this.
Catherine,
All right.
and Catherine
Twins, or
actually
just happened to be born.
no, they were
Okay.
not. They were not twins.
Okay.
Catherine was, I believe, she was the youngest.
Okay.
But she is just as responsible for the flight
Really?
as the brothers were.
Okay.
Because they all kind of lived like in a multi-generational home. Their dad was still there. The brothers weren't married, and so mom had passed away, and so it was Catherine who would take care of the home.
Okay.
But Catherine was also the smartest of the three. She was the Latin teacher at the high school.
All right.
Locally, whether it was Dayton or Cincinnati. I think it was Dayton. But yeah, she taught Latin and kept the home.
Okay.
And she was unmarried for quite a long time. And she and Orville were particularly close because they shared the same birthday.
Okay.
But the huge family rift came when Catherine got married and no longer was taking care of
Orville.
Orville and his brother. Yeah. And
You
yeah.
are a source of
Did they
useless
then make
information.
Catherine's new husband be the guy that was actually on the plane to do those first couple?
No. She got married long after
Oh,
they.
okay.
Long after
Oh,
they.
yeah, to
You know
long
what we're
after
learning
that.
right now, by the way,
Oh.
that if you're hoping to recruit a pastor for your trivia team,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
going to be me.
No, what you're learning is that when Pastor Kurt preaches, you're going to get about this much history, and at the end, he's going to say, "And Jesus loves you."
All right.
It's been my downfall for quite a while.
If you get this one, I'll be shocked. Now, remember, these are famous birthdays. I figured I could not have, trivia without a Lutheran question. I don't know that we had a Catholic one. So, think Lutheran theologian.
Okay.
1885. This person was born.
Born in 1885.
My guess is you're never going to guess his name, but I had to put it because the dude's got 5 names.
Will we recognize the name?
Yeah, you might.
Okay.
My guess is if I gave you 3 guesses, you would hit one of his middle names. I'm guessing. Unless you know
I'm
who this
going to
is.
do Carl Ferdinand Wilhelm something Walther.
All right, yeah, it's not Walther. Walther would have been
Too
before
late for
that,
Walther.
probably.
Yeah.
I just knew he had a bunch of names.
So that's what I'm trying to think is who's in between Walther and like
Also, PJ gets a
modern day.
chance to steal with no pressure.
Yeah.
He gets to think.
You just give me any German name.
Yeah,
you might
true.
hit it. What's the most
All right,
German name you can
I
think of?
Schmidt is going to be in there.
Yeah, it's
Schmidt.
not. It's not. The dude's name is Werner Ehlert. Does that name ring a bell
I don't think
from any
so.
writings? No. But listen, this is his name. His given Christian name, Werner August Friedrich Emanuel
Oh,
Ehlert.
you got Friedrich.
That's true. There was.
He said Ferdinand.
I did.
Oh, you said Ferdinand.
He said
I
Ferdinand.
know,
Yeah. Anyway,
Is
So the
it-
guy
is-
must
was
have
it
been-
Friedrich.
I think so.
I can only imagine that he was named after his 2 grandfathers, August and Friedrich, and Emmanuel is in there because that's the church he was baptized in. That's the only thing I can
Hey,
think.
that's
How do you
cool.
get 5 names?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
Imagine that poor guy in kindergarten, his teacher making right up.
I don't think kindergarten was invented yet.
Sure,
That's probably why.
the
They didn't want to
Germans
deal with those
invented
names.
kindergarten. That's where the name comes from, PJ.
That's true.
I don't think you're going to get this. I was just curious because this is. Do you know? Does the name Gene Roddenberry ring a bell at
Sure.
all?
Star Trek, the creator. Star Trek.
We did not go through this beforehand. We did not. Did you know that he shared a birthday with you?
No, had no
Today's
idea.
his birthday.
Oh, heck
Well,
yeah.
it was. He's not anymore.
That just made my day.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
You share a birthday with the inventor of Star Trek.
Yeah.
Born in El Paso, Texas.
the Enterprise.
All right. Are you a Trekkie?
NC 1701 is the call numbers for the Enterprise.
Again.
So your wife is Cheryl, right?
Sherry.
Sherry. Okay, Sherry. So with Pastor Kurt and Sherry on the team, you got 6 spots for this trivia, like all-star team.
Exactly. You sure do. PG, you might get. All right, here we go.
Uh,
All right, ready? This is an actual question. Right here. Think American actor.
Okay.
1963, born on this day in 1963.
Okay.
Your hint is very simple. Full House.
Okay. How long were you going to wait for me? Okay,
I
I'll go.
can't- I can
Bob
say
Saget.
I couldn't
What's
think
that?
of his
Bob
name.
Saget.
It is not Bob
Oh.
Saget. It's the other guy.
Oh, it's the other guy, the
Oh, wait.
comedian.
John Stamos.
There you go. There you go. John Stamos.
And then I can't
Born
remember-
on this day,
Dave
19.
Coulier is the third
Dave Coulier.
Yes,
Yep. I can
1963.
just remember Candace
There you go.
Cameron Bure. That's the only one that I can
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah,
off
yeah.
of that.
It's Cypress, California.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think that you would get, well, maybe you would. So you'd have a better chance of getting these because they're two quarterbacks. Both of them played in the Big Ten for teams that Kurt and I do not like. One was born in 1963. You know who that is? Born in 1963. Played quarterback.
Did he play in the NFL too? Or?
I don't know. He might have had a short stint in the NFL,
I'm for sure.
but
I
not
don't know anybody.
super long. He's currently on ESPN as a commentator. If that rings a bell.
Oh, is it Kirk Hurt? No,
It is.
It is
Kirk
Kirk
yeah,
Herbstreit.
Herbstreit.
Wow, I didn't
Are
think
you
he was. I
serious?
didn't think he
You
was
share
that
a
old.
birthday
pull that out?
with Kirk Herbstreit,
Wow.
born in Centerville, Ohio. Now, if that you don't think that's
Wow.
disconcerting enough,
Yeah.
not only that, you also share a birthday with this quarterback who was born in 1988, a little bit earlier, in Barrington, Illinois. Also, Big Ten quarterback, currently an NFL quarterback. Currently an NFL quarterback.
He's
In
currently an NFL
1988.
quarterback?
Yep.
Born in 1988. He's 2 years older than me, and he's playing in the NFL.
Yeah, not well, but he's playing.
So
His
this guy's
college
an
uniform. His
ancient.
college uniform is about the color of PJ's mug, if that helps at all.
Who's the oldest NFL quarterback? That's your question here.
Was that Kirk Cousins?
Yes, Kirk Cousins. Yep, there it is, right there.
Wow.
Yeah. You
Oh,
share.
he played at Michigan State.
He
Yeah,
did.
yeah, Michigan
He
State.
did.
Yeah, State.
He did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Washington Redskins first. Well, where they
Yeah.
were, but then
Yeah.
the command. But then currently had that really good run with Minnesota.
Right.
Really good run
Yeah.
with Minnesota, and then Minnesota drafted J.J. McCarthy. All right, go J.J. Wish him all the luck in the world.
Amen.
But then was traded to Atlanta. So yeah.
Yep.
So that jumped out at me. It's like, oh man, poor Kurt. He shares a birthday
With Kirk Cousins.
with.
Kirk Cousins, despite his college of choice, although he is a very outspoken Christian, so
That's right, yeah.
Very much so, and I do appreciate that
Yep.
because he did a great job.
which is wonderfully ironic now that he and Fernando Mendoza, another outspoken Christian,
Yes.
are quarterbacks in Las Vegas, Sin City. So
Cousins landed in Vegas too.
yes,
Atlanta got rid of him.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. They
Wow.
signed him for $100
Okay.
million
Yes.
and benched him before the first year was up, and now they cut him.
Yeah. Oh man, wouldn't it be great?
So
Just,
it's tough to sign for $100 million.
$50 million
and then-
is like a rounding error. It's like,
Yeah.
oh well, we'll lose 50 mil if we cut him. That's okay. We don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then they're both there. All right. So yeah, that concludes. I would have to say probably, Kurt, you are the winner.
All right.
We'll let you know. You do have at least one. You have one free ticket.
Nice.
You got to buy Sherry the other ticket.
Oh,
though.
sure. Absolutely.
We can't do two.
No.
Two
Nope.
free tickets. There's no way. Join us this weekend. Kurt is basically
Yeah, you're preaching this
rolling
weekend.
them out.
I am
rolling
preaching.
them out.
I'm
Yep.
excited.
Yep.
You know which way you're
Yep.
going? Which because sometimes PJ and I will give a little.
What kind of
preview.
preview?
If you
I-
know,
we're ready.
sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. We
Yeah.
don't. you
So
know.
this is going to be kind of more. It's actually going to be a sermon for the school teachers. The rest of you all
cool.
just get to sit in.
Okay.
Because I've been a pastor. I just had my 30th anniversary in the ministry, almost as long as Jay. And when you're there around that long, you just see God do some wonderful things through a school ministry.
Awesome.
So I'm going to try and remind our teachers just how much God is working through them. And of course, Lutheran schools aren't possible without all of you and your support. And so you get a hockey assist on this one because your support of the congregation enables the teachers to do what they do. So
Cool.
Excellent. So if you're here, make sure you introduce yourself to Kurt and PJ and me. We look
Yeah.
forward to seeing you. Until then, next time from the church office.
Oh, and I won.
Very competitive, this guy.
I am. Oh, you have no
You
idea.
have no idea.
That's how I injure myself usually on all the sporting things.